my name is Samantha and welcome to my YouTube channel, Sewing in Switzerland. So today is a fun one because a couple of weeks ago I made a video that was like unknown or lesser known indie designers, and I'd collated like a handful of them and talked about it on the video, and you all very lovingly shared your favourite lesser known indie designers as well. So I've collated some of them. I literally had so many that I didn't have enough, that I've got too many, so I could actually even make another one of these videos. If you enjoy this, then let me know and I can do a follow-up. So these are some of your favourite underrated indie designers, which is very exciting because a lot of them were also new to me, and I'm very excited to share them back with you and see if you also are getting some that you didn't know about as well. It's one of the main reasons why I love this community so much. Like, the sharing of knowledge and information is just so wonderful. So before we get into it, if you are new here or you enjoy my content, please do think about subscribing to my channel. I've recently been demonetized because of a bereavement. My dog passed away and I didn't make any videos for several months while I was grieving, and as a result I've been demonetized until I can get my watch hours back up over their threshold, which is 4,000 hours, and I think I've got like 1,000 to go, and only 20% of the people who watch my videos do subscribe. So please do subscribe if you would like to, because it would make me very happy and I would be very grateful, and thank you very much. So let's get into it. So yeah, so these are your favourites, and I've collated 5 of them, but again, I could make so many more. So the first one is my personal favourite that I'm like really excited to share with you, and it's a designer called Sasha Starite. Completely new to me. And I love the aesthetic of this designer. I think that just all the colours, all the styling, it's just absolutely stunning. They've got a really cool website. The designer themselves, she's a professionally trained tailor. All of her patterns actually come with an accompanying like sew along videos, so you can actually follow the steps along yourself. They've got nothing but 5-star reviews on their Etsy, which is often quite unheard of. So everyone that's kind of left a review or that I've spoken to about this designer have said that they are absolutely fantastic and they have amazing patterns. So I'm kind of a little bit in love, if I'm honest. I think that their patterns are stunning. This pattern is the swing coat pattern. And you can see we've got these amazing kind of lantern style sleeves with like an interesting placement of where the hands go, and the just combination of the colour blocking and the textures and the pattern. Oh, chef's kiss. Absolutely love it. Love it. So I think this is going to be my winter coat actually, that I'm going to go ahead and make. So yeah, the sizing is XS to 5XL, so we've got like a good range of sizing there. So yeah, this is my kind of number one and my winter coat that I think I'm going to make. So yeah, stunning. Completely new to me as well, which is really exciting. So the next one is a company called Petite Stitchery. So I would have actually completely overlooked this company based on their name. If I'd have not been told to check it out, then I probably wouldn't have. Because of the name Petite Stitchery, I would have just assumed that it was for petite bodies and therefore not applicable to me. But actually, they've got a really fantastic website. Really gorgeous. Not petite sizing at all. They kind of have a mummy and me setup similar to the little lizard king and the styler patterns from the previous video there. And so yeah, so a lot of the patterns you can, you know, match you and your children to. In my case, right, why has nobody done this, or has somebody done this and I just don't know about it? And chances are possible. Has anybody come across a sewing pattern company where you can match your dogs, right? Or your cats, or just your pets? I've spoken to a few of you about this when we were discussing the mommy and me patterns. I would like to match Team Potatoes in a heartbeat. Like if there was like a mummy and me option, yeah, for your pets, I would be just there with bells on. Like to match the dogs would be amazing. Spud loves to dress up. She always has. She's always really been into it. She'll happily wear anything you give her. She'll even ask to wear things. We actually got her, I'll try and put the picture up. We got her a wig a couple of years ago. And she often just bombs around the house wearing a wig. Like, she's a huge fan of dressing up. Her brother, less so. So I don't like force it on him or, you know, whatever. He will ask to wear a jumper if he's cold in the house, or he will wear like a snowsuit or a coat in the winter here, which he's mostly fine with. But his sister, yeah, she goes out of her way to wear things. She enjoys it. So I tend to like dress her out more than I do him. His is more out of necessity, whereas hers is for enjoyment. So yeah, the thought of matching her would be great. In fact, the thought of then you guys making outfits for your pets and us all matching would be like the pinnacle, to be able to say that we're all like part of Team Potatoes. I think that we need to get some like, I don't know, some like tote bags or some like baseball caps with like Team Potatoes written on it, so we can all like spot each other in the wild. Possibilities. So yeah, anyway, I'm getting distracted by the mummy and me. So the Petite Stitchery, they have this really amazing trouser pattern that I want to give a go, called the Junie wide leg pants. And they're really very Stevie Nicks coded. They remind me of like the 70s. I think they made them in like a double gauze, from what I can make out just looking on the picture. So I would like to make them in like a handmade patchwork. And they've got like these different kind of pieces of the trouser leg that you could kind of play with that would be really fun. But you could also add some like fringing into there, maybe some like tassels. I don't know, I'm really feeling like embellishments at the moment, but I think that could be fun, right? If it like didn't weigh the fabric down, if you used something just like marginally heavier, I think that would look really good. So yeah, it's very 70s, very Stevie Nicks, very kind of flowy and wonderful. So sizing is XXS to 5X, which is the equivalent of a 62-inch hip on here. So it's very well sized. Also, special mention to how cheap they are. These trousers are 9 francs, which is approximately, depending on the exchange rate, $11 US, thereabouts. So for a pattern, considering they're quite expensive at the moment, or certainly I've noticed that the indie price points have raised quite significantly, it's pretty good. Pretty good. And a lot of their patterns are very cheap, like across the whole of the website. So definitely worth checking out, I would say, especially if you're on a budget. It's very doable. So the next one is a company called Charlie Darwin. I actually couldn't find them for ages because Google kept like, you know when it says, oh, you've searched for Charlie Darwin, but we're showing you results for Charles Darwin instead. And I was getting so frustrated because it was just Charles Darwin and I couldn't find the name, but it was my Google. So yeah, Charlie Darwin. I'll put the link in the description so you can find it easily as well. So again, totally new to me. You guys recommended the Finch blouse. So I checked out their kind of like tagline on the Finch blouse, and it says one blouse pattern, 21 ways to skip the bra. You got me. You're fine. 100% yes. And I would say most people that I certainly know in my life would go out of their way to skip the bra for sure. So yeah, yes, please, thank you. Any excuse to not wear a bra, I'm there. In, 100% in. So yeah, it's got 7. This is a fun one because it's quite customizable. So it's got 7 sleeve options and 3 collar options. So if you're looking for a lot of like bang for your buck, this is a good one to play around with. I often find when you get these like little collars or like the Peter Pan style collars, or you know, any kind of slightly different collar or neckline, you can apply that to a lot of like other patterns as well. So you can really like increase your wardrobe and the availability of your patterns when you have different like collar options. So it's a good option, especially again if you're on a budget. So this one is 20. Right, I've seen this happening actually. I'll just tell you what it is and then I'll explain my thoughts on it. So this pattern is 20 quid. But there is an option to add on a sew along that's like been pre-recorded that walks you through how to sew the pattern for an additional 10 quid. So I've seen a lot of companies doing this now where they offer the pattern and then they'll offer an additional expense and you can follow along a pre-recorded video. Not a huge fan of personally of having to pay extra to know how to do something for a pattern that you're already purchasing. I've seen it. I'm not calling out Charlie Darwin. I've seen it on a lot of other companies. It seems to be like all the rage at the moment that they're doing. So Forest and Thread are another company who have recently rebranded actually under the name Izzy. And they have an option as well where you can either purchase the pattern or for like a substantial amount extra, you can purchase the video sew along. And they often say something that really gets my hackles up, that something like, oh, it gives you access or the ability to also email us with any queries that you might have. If I'm paying for a pattern and it doesn't make sense, or there's something not quite right about it, or I need to speak to the designer, I would expect to be able to email them anyway, not have to pay an additional fee to then be able to speak to them. That kind of makes me feel very exploited and quite uncomfortable. So I have noticed it is a new thing that is cropping up. These two companies are by no means the only ones. I'm seeing it a lot. I don't know how I feel about it. Well, my first thoughts are not great about it, but I think I need to give it more thought personally. So yeah, just kind of be aware of that, especially if you're new to sewing. Look out for those kind of hidden charges, or make sure that you are familiar with the designer beforehand and you know whether they'll respond to any queries that you have, or if they specifically state that you have to purchase extra for that availability. So yeah, it's interesting. I need to think about it more, but I thought it was certainly worth mentioning. And if you have any thoughts on it, please do share them, because I'd be really interested for some other perspectives on this. So the next one is Candy Castle patterns. So these are mainly geared towards children, but they do have a small collection of adult patterns on there. They have a skirt and dress pattern called the Peppermint Swirl. It's really cool. So from what I can make out just looking at the images, I think it's a series of like maybe fabric strips that are cut on the bias and then stitched together to make this kind of swirl, and then it gives maximum twirling capabilities, more so than if you made like a circle skirt. So I think it's designed to be like super flowy and super spinny if you kind of want to twirl. So it's like the ultimate twirling skirt, I think. So yeah, I think it's cute. I could really imagine it for Christmas, like slightly longer one in some sort of like red and green Christmas print. And all, you don't have to like color block it. You could do it all in one. But imagine it in like a peppermint. I think this is where I'm getting this from, but like with the red and the white, like a candy cane. I think that would be quite cute. And if you can't twirl at Christmas, then when can you? And the other fun thing about this is there's no sizing information. So it's all calculated by your own measurements. So there's like no upper or lower limit. It is just your measurements that you put in. And then I assume they then give you information on how many like strips to make or whatever. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It looks good. It looks very, very good for the holiday season, I will say. So the next company, also new to me, is a designer called Tilley. And these are the magic pens, which have been very highly recommended by you guys. So they look so much fun to make. If you're looking for something that has a very different construction, you know, makeup, and something that's just really unique and quite different, I think these could be a really fun mate. So they look like high-waisted tailored trousers, but they're actually made up of like this kind of sailor style front flap that is hiding like a knitted rib piece on the inside, and then the straps that secure around the back are actually then hiding like an elasticated back waist piece. So you've got this kind of knitted panel inside and this back waist piece. So they're like high-waisted tailored trousers, but they're like super comfortable. Can't get words out quick enough. Can't get words out quick enough. Come on, Samantha. Keep up, brain. So yeah, you've got this panel inside that kind of flexes with your body. So if you're feeling bloated, or you've got a long day, you know, and your day, everybody knows your body changes throughout the day. So you might feel more bloated towards the end of the day, or maybe you've got a tummy ache, or you've got your period, or even if you've got like bladder sensitivities and can't have that kind of high-waisted fabric like pushing on that area of your stomach. And then with the back waistband, the elastic, and the front kind of rib panel hidden away, you've got that movement, that flex, without putting any kind of pressure on that stomach area. So it kind of moves with bloated bodies or bodies that need that kind of room to flex. So yeah, for me, that would be really great during, you know, certain times of the month, and it would just be very comfortable, I think. Very comfortable. So sizing is 2XS to 6XL, and they are $16 US. So yeah, I think that they look so much fun to make. And you often see with trousers, I mean, like, there's usually only so many ways that you can make them, and a lot of the patterns and the companies utilize those same ways of making them. So when you see something like this come up that is very unique, it's actually really refreshing and great to see. So yeah, these are another 5 lesser known indie pattern designers for you. Do let me know if you want a part 2, because I only got part way through your own lists and could easily make another one with more designers. Bad for our wallets, I'm afraid here, guys. So yeah, do let me know what you think of these pattern designers. Are any of them new to you? Do you have any more recommendations? Yeah, let us chat about it in the comments, and I will see you all soon. Thanks so much. Bye.